All right, we're back. We're here. We're continuing the hardcore run. This Amazon has lasted quite a while, actually. She's doing okay. We just finished the sewers down there. We got all that taken care of. We are now about to head out into the desert. We gotta go get the Roderick pieces and put them all together. Stony Tomb's right there. Look at that. There's a couple of dungeons coming up here in the desert that I'm mildly concerned about. Like, I'm pretty sure I can do it with a little bit of luck, but it's gonna be dicey, I feel. I should also hopefully be getting to the point finally where stamina isn't as much of an issue. Like, I still will run out from time to time, but my maximum is just getting higher and higher, and you tend to fight more and more enemies, which gives you your stamina more time to recharge, oddly. Oh, that lifesteal is going to be clutch. Oh yeah, plus I finally got at least a little bit of regen with his prayer aura. It's not much, but it adds up. Ooh. Possible upgrade for my bow, maybe, perchance. Oh, I'm on the battle bow though, so probably not. Ah, we'll find out. Ooh, excuse me. That's one little dungeon done. Always like the bonus experience and loot. Hooray! We're now level 18. Not bad. Do I need more attack rating? I mean, I'll get the 1 just so I can get Pierce eventually, but my attack rating is already kind of nuts, like 722.
I can't carry anymore. Not in town.
Good evening.
Hello.
5 to 12. We're back to the run for now. I have no idea if Planet is doing okay. I know it doesn't normally start for like an hour or two to start to mess up, so I figure worst case scenario I can get like an hour or two of streaming in, and then if my internet doesn't mess up, it doesn't mess up, and we're good. Nah, I think my battle bow is going to be a little better than that. 1 attack, cold resist, repair. 1 attack, stamina. So yeah, we're just out here with the Amazon exploring the desert. Because she's still out here kicking butt. That'll be to the next zone. At least none of those guys decided to take off. Those flying ones are really annoying because you can't hit them while they're in the air. So you just have to sit there and wait for them to land. They just circle around you forever. Oh, contact. Why? Why do you betray me? There. Oh, come on, land. There we go. Oh, I really don't want to be surrounded by these things. All right, here we go. Oh, come on, hit the thing. No, what did I pick up? A damaged what? Get that out of here. Those guys are really annoying to try and target because they move really fast. Alright, I hate to have to do this early in the stream, but I will have to BRB for just a few minutes and be right back. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. I had to step away for a few minutes, and then when I was coming back, I got a phone call, so. Come down here, stupid bird. So I'm still not sure, like, why it is that pretty much every single ARPG has a desert level. Obviously, there's a few exceptions, like Diablo 1 didn't have one because it was all set in one dungeon, that sort of thing. But for the most part, every, like, ARPG has a level or an act or whatever you want to call it that's, like, out in the desert. It is frequently the second one, not always, but I would say it's most commonly going to be the second one, and it's always like just super long. And I'm wondering if it is because just, you know, Diablo 2 set the standard kind of thing, like, so like every follow-up one felt like it had to have one, or it just kind of it just became common over time or something. Like a bunch of different developers arrived at this idea simultaneously or separately.
I am overburdened.
Can that pick up the shield? Nope. Okay. That's a full bag. All right.
Good day.
Blessings to you.
That's a decent mace to sell. Me. Halls of the Dead, that's where one of the heroic bits is. I think this one's the cube. Oh boy, here we go. There's also like an interesting little bit of like enemy storytelling in at least as far as this act goes, because like if you remember the plot, basically we're following the Dark Wanderer who is possessed by the soul of Diablo, and basically as he goes places, in his wake, darkness is like raising enemies and summoning demons and that sort of thing, and that's why there's monsters everywhere. He's not doing it actively, it's just like his aura is doing it. But like for the early parts of Act 2, just outside the city, and in the sewers and catacombs of the city, it's undead. There's undead everywhere. And then, you know, with a few like beetles and bugs and that sort of thing that you would find in the desert. And it's not till like later on, once you go to where they had trapped the soul of Belial, I want to say. I forget which one they trapped out here. Might have been Mephisto. That you start to see more demons, since those would have been attracted to that soulstone trap anyway.
Hello.
Good evening.
Do I have enough money to bother to go gambling? I could stand to save up a little more. I also can't think of any gear I particularly need. Oh, hello. You are all right there. All that for a two-headed sword and a jewel. Open the door, please. Thank you. That's a lot of dudes. For a whole lot of nothing. Oh, open the door, jeez. Oh. Oh, well, it's because I haven't explored much of the Dry Hills yet. Oh, hello, IOU. Welcome, welcome. We're just doing a hardcore run of some Diablo 2 here with the Amazon. Seeing how far I can get. So far, doing okay. I'm about a third of the way into Act 2. Where's that Revenant? Where are you? There you are. Or Hollow One. Resurrecting the undead. How dare you? Trying to imagine the biology behind that one. You get poisoned, drink some water, immediately your body's just like, nah, get that poison out of here. Yeah. No, I've got my magic arrow currently up to, I want to say 10? 9. So it's only cost me like half a mana per, and my energy regen is good enough that it's essentially endless. You know. And then I've been working on my passives and stuff for the most part. Oh, sure, yeah. Ow. Yeah, there's a couple of upcoming dungeons I'm mildly concerned about. If you played the game, you probably know the ones like the burrower tunnels that have all of those insects with the electrically charged one. I'm in ladder. But yeah, like the burrows that got like all those electrical bugs, I'm a little nervous about that. And then the boss fight at the end of Act 2 is kind of my bane. Like, I don't know if I've ever beat that boss without dying multiple times. Well, it's not the cold resistant, the cold that really gets me most of the time. It's the fact that it's such a cramped arena to fight him in, and he can just like slap the crap out of you even if you're not frozen. Like,
I am overburdened.
And a quick run back to town.
Stay a while and listen.
Did I just pick up some random pikes? Were those like not even magical? Oh. Whoops. Oh well. If I had a weapon to socket that in, yeah, I'll hold on to it. It's not a bad one. Yeah, a lot of that's just kind of random luck on like what I get, unfortunately.
Hello.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it doesn't. I just have nothing that has a socket right now. Let's see. What do I need? What do I need? Could probably use a better breastplate. Could definitely use a better helm. My bow is okay. I do like the lifesteal on that bow. Be loath to give that up. Gloves are all right. That half freeze duration's kind of nice. There we go, helms. Technically better. Cannot get any luck out here with these. Oh, there we go. I mean, take the bonus defense. Never gonna complain about that. Let's see if we can get a breastplate. Add a mild upgrade to my helm. And I can't afford a breastplate, never mind. Yeah, probably. I'm also just kind of like, I'm riding that line of being able to use the full helms rather than the helms, so I'm not trying to do too much right now. Oh, here we go. The Herodra Cube. The most useful item in any Diablo game. Alright, I'm good on potions. I don't need any of that. Alright. I'm also a very casual player of Diablo. As much as I love the game and I've played it for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours, I'm a very casual Diablo player. I'm usually like, number go up, kill more things. And that's as far as I really get. Quick little stamina break here. that got any skills on it making it worth selling? Nah, not really. Oh, I think the Countess gave me like one. I have not had. This character has had the worst loot luck. I have found almost nothing that I have. I have had to shop for it all. When I get back to town next, I will show you my grand rune collection, which I think is up to maybe 4 runes now. I didn't even find an amulet until I was, no, I don't have stealth on. I don't think I even have stealth. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I have no rune words. I have nothing with that. I have not had the luck to do that. Dodge chance up. Like I said, next time my bag's full and I run back to town, or I hit the waypoint, I guess, either one could happen. I will show you all of the runes I've got. It is not impressive. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely my plan, which, like, I've already got, you know, as much as I've got the one each on the prerequisites for decoy, so that'll come online as soon as I can. I'm just trying to make sure I survive until then. And then after decoy, I'm going to try and work on getting the Valkyrie, but decoy doesn't get any bonus off of anything else, so I didn't really want to put a ton of points into these, but I've got them. Well, I mean, I guess an argument could be made either way there, at least for me. Like, since I put a point into energy every level, my mana does go up, and which also increases the regen, obviously. So I feel like at the half mana I'm at, I basically already have freedom from mana. Like here, I can sit here and not in town, but
You. Yes.
I can fire like several hundred magic arrows without needing to stop. Yeah, these 4 runes, I've got 2 tiers and 2 Fs. That's all the runes I've got.
Blessings to you.
Oh, that's a good sorcerer's staff. It's a shame it caps out the sell value of this chapter. Yeah, just bonk people with the runes. Alright, get 3 of these. 3 of these. 3 of these. Got 6 of these. 3 of these. And 3 of these. Come on, that thing. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I'm torn on how much farming I want to do for this hardcore run, because part of it is just to see like how far can I get, kind of thing. And I could potentially farm and get like the Uber gear and stuff, and over level myself a little bit and that sort of thing. And I don't know. I don't think I won't farm at all. I'm just not sure like how much I want to. Right, there we go. Oh yeah, I get lazy playing these ARPGs and just use the one hand. And then that goes right in there. Train of thought. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I get a little bit organized about my stash. I like having things be, in place. Could go fight the Countess again, see if I get lucky, maybe. All right, find the Countess. Maybe do it like a once per stream kind of thing if I need to, rather than sit there and farm it over and over. It might be a nice little balance. I had forgotten how many carvers were in this Black Marsh. There's the Countess. Yeah, I've never really liked the throwing weapons in Diablo 2, at least. Just because, especially if you get like a magic one, the ammo makes it almost pointless. Like, because unless you find that exact same ammo one, you can't like merge the ammo piles. Unless they fix that in the remaster, I actually haven't even checked. Uh. Stamina, always stamina. Yeah, like I said, we'll see if I get lucky. I have had the worst loot luck with this character. I got 2 Rowls. Okay. Open the chest? Oh, that's just for the quest. That's right. Okay. Yeah, that'd be helpful if I get to the Diablo fight. Oh, yeah, I could use a town portal. I'm just lazy. I guess town portal is the lazy way, but, you know.
Greetings.
Alright, so throw those in the thing.
Welcome back.
Sell the other things for a little bit of cash. Oh, I suppose I should give you fair warning. I owe you. Last week or so, my internet's been on the fritz starting around noonish my time, which is coming up here in a few minutes. So there is a chance, unless they, fingers crossed, fix it, I might just, like, DC coming up. If that happens, it's because my internet's on the fritz again.
How may I help you?
Alright, what do you got for me? You got anything I care about? One socket helms. Nothing too crazy right now.
Welcome to my shop.
I don't need anything from you.
I've heard.
Yeah, you're just do the magic stuff. Alright, so Pharaoh just doesn't have any bows right now. Fantastic. Alright, thanks, Pharaoh. Appreciate it. Wait a minute. That's not where I wanted to go. There we go. Like I said, with any luck, they fixed my internet that I'll be able to stream and there won't be any problems. But considering it's been about a week and they haven't fixed it yet, I'm not overly optimistic. I hate these bird things. Stay on the ground where I can shoot you. And it's on to the next zone, which we're almost ready for. Alright, on to the next zone. Nothing specific in mind. And the only reason I say I'm investing in energy is because, like, my personal strategy whenever I level up is to put, like, 1 point in each stat and then, like, the extra point into whatever is appropriate for the class. But that's just so that I have, like, a decent baseline of stats. So, like, you know, my strength is slowly going up. I can slowly equip better gear. My energy is slowly going up. I can use stuff like, you know, Magic Arrow and Multi-Shot or Freezing Arrow if I get there. Vitality's going up. I'm getting more stamina hit points, that sort of thing. Like, so for the Amazon, I'm putting 1 in every stat and then the extra into Dex. So, hello, swarms. All right, heading into one of the dungeons I'm not super worried about, but I'm mildly nervous, and we'll probably be taking it a little slow through the maggot layer. Just because all the electricity flying everywhere gets a little dangerous. Yeah, but I don't know. This also gives me like options. I don't know. Yeah, I do tend to full clear maps. That's just me. Extra chance for loot, extra experience, that sort of thing. Stupid bugs. The prayer is really being helpful right now. If you would get over here, come on. I need that prayer. There we go. Come on, there we go. All right, and then I'm gonna need to take a quick little, just like, 3 to 5 minute break just to make sure I don't have pre-rolls and I don't want people to miss anything. So I just kind of do a little BRB and gives people a chance to get up, stretch, grab a drink, that sort of thing. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, and we're back. A lot of beetles in there. That's level 1 pretty much cleared out. Just got to get this last little bit of tunnel here. There's a lot of things crammed in that hallway. Oh, young right there.
I can't carry anymore.
Ooh. That is a tough choice. It really depends on the mood I'm in. I can absolutely get down with a Flame Aura Paladin, except for Act 4 in Flame Aura Paladin. Flame Aura Paladin struggles in Act 4. I really enjoy, like, Minion Master Necro and Minion Master Druid. Minion Master Necro just has the corpse problem in some areas. I mean, honestly, I really enjoy them all, with the exception of the Assassin. I have never been able to figure out how I want to play the Assassin. Over all the years I've been playing, like, since Diablo 2 launched, I've never figured out how I want the Assassin to work. Well, that was lucky. If I wasn't full cleric, I just immediately went to the right path to go down. Yeah, like I can see how the assassin can work. Like I can do the math, I can put it together in my head. It just never seems to actually quite work out when I play it. Like I've definitely done some of the martial arts combo. Like I've done like some of the psychic stuff. It just ends up feeling like a very squishy fighter to me, is what it ends up feeling like. Hello. Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to decide, like, what class I want to do a hardcore run for whenever this one dies, because I'm sure she will eventually. Oh, I tried to make a Psychic Hammer build once. I mean, like I said, I've been playing for... How long has this game been out? 15, 20 years? I've done a lot of things. But yeah, like, you know, I'm sure this assassin will, or this Amazon will eventually die. It's just hardcore. It's how it works. So, been trying to decide, like, you know, what class to play after that, and I'm torn between either, you know, getting one of my minion master classes going and just have fun with that, or just buckle down and make myself do an assassin just to see what I'm doing wrong, kind of thing. Yeah, that was much smaller than the first level. Oops. I don't know how much I've tried to do Trap Assassin. Most of the time when I try, I end up doing like the martial arts, like with a little bit of the passive stuff going on, like the burst of speed, that sort of thing. Let's see. Do I want to work on like? Did I actually think about like what like long-term build I might want to do? Because I wasn't really thinking about that because I was just assuming my assassin, or I keep saying assassin, my Amazon was just gonna die, so I wasn't super concerned about a long-term build. But now I gotta be thinking about it and trying to decide what I want to do.
I am overburdened.
Relatively cool. All right.
Yes.
Good evening.
Wouldn't be bad, but can't wear it. Oh, it's more of a carryover from when, like, I was early in the magic arrow thing and I couldn't use it constantly. I had my attack on secondary, I had the stack of arrows. And now that I'm considering pulling up, like, either cold arrow or fire arrow, something like that, to have a secondary stack of arrows just to replenish the ones I use with those. Because I've definitely been in the position as an Amazon where, like, I just didn't find arrows for a very long time. I went through, like, you know, 300 or 400 ones without finding more arrows. So I just kind of got into the habit of carrying a second set on me. Just in case. There's the Staff of Kings, yay! I suppose I could put it in my stash. It would accomplish the same thing. Open the door, please. There we go. That's true. Yeah. Oops, wrong button. I'll be perfectly honest, I don't know if I've ever found a grand charm that I felt was worth the 3 inventory spaces. Pretty much every grand charm I find is like plus 20 to attack rating, to which I'm like, yay.
Thus,
Not that I recall, like, that's, you're not Farah, you're my stash, what are we doing? I mean, I'm sure odds are I found something at some point, but I don't recall. I don't recall ever finding one, no. Like, right now I found this one, which is pretty nice for a small charm. Like, it's a little bit of damage, a little bit of resist. Again, to my memory, no. Like, in my entire Diablo career, to my memory, I don't recall ever finding one. Now, counterpoint to that, I almost never, like, I have a habit of, like, just making new characters a lot rather than playing the same one through multiple difficulties. So if you're more likely to find those in the higher end difficulties, I'm less likely to find them because I don't play those. Just because I keep making new characters. I'm sure I have at least once. Like way back when. I feel like I did it on my Necro back before they like nerfed how many skeletons you could have. Because I remember like early game Necro, you could have like just as many skeletons as you had ranks. There was no like limit on how many. Like, at least there wasn't like at least not near as much as there is now. So you could have like 40 something skeletons just running around. It was crazy. I might have, maybe, but I don't recall. No. But since a lot of times what I'm doing when I'm playing Diablo is I have convinced another friend to play Diablo, and so I make a new character with them. So I told you, as much as I have played Diablo, I'm a very casual Diablo player. Like, I love Diablo. Diablo 2 is probably gonna really would end up in my top 10 favorite games of all time. Like maybe top 15 depending on how much I sit and think about it. But I don't know. I mostly just like running around and smacking demons. I'm not usually trying to sit there and grind or farm for anything specific. I'm also very typically like, I'll start a character with some friends and then they'll get distracted or whatever, and I end up playing a lot on my own. I never really got into like the on my own or with like one or two people. I never really got into like the larger multiplayer scene. So it was, always a little bit harder to find the gear, harder to, get the sets, that sort of thing. Now that's changed a little bit with the Resurrected Edition, with like the whole shared stash inventory, which is huge. But back before then, pull up the old man glasses and put it back in my day. Oh, hello, Eldrune. Thank you. I did not click on that shrine, thank you very much. It's gonna throw off my whole thing. I think I scared him off with my casualness. Oh no, it all went dark. I expected this to just kind of end over here. Didn't I put that in my stash? I thought I put that in my stash. Alright, never mind.
Greetings.
Blessings to you.
I've been...
Not in town.
Right, I was gonna check. I forget exactly where some of the Act 2 waypoints are, so. I was gonna see if I missed one. No, there's one in the Lost City somewhere. Got it. Alright. Maybe we can clear out the ancient tunnels then real quick. I don't know why I keep doing that. I don't even remember if there is a level 2 for this one. So it might just be the one big map. What the heck hit me that hard? Oh, extra strong. Got it. Yep, that was all that one was. All right. Oh, that was close. I forgot how bad that poison gets. Alright.
I can't carry anymore.
I can at least grab that ring. There we go. I don't remember grabbing bolts. When did I do that? What the heck? Why am I poisoned? Almost got stealth killed there.
Good day.
Do you have anything I want? Anything I care about? Oh, there's that. Oh, yes, yeah. No, it was 12% extra gold from monsters is what that one was. Which to me is not worth the 3 slots. Like, I assumed my casualness had scared you off at that point, so otherwise I would have made bigger note of it. Nah, I will take advice. I have no problem with advice. Just because I'm aware I'm a filthy casual. As long as it doesn't turn into like backseat driving, if that makes sense. Like, advice is fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. I always go back and forth on whether or not I should carry a few stamina potions on me. Just in case kind of thing. Because most of the time it's not a problem, but every once in a while. heard that. There's the waypoint, finally. Yeah, no, I definitely don't have a problem of going, no thanks, I'm not interested, you know, if it gets to that point. But so far it's just been like, hey, here's some rune words that are helpful. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Because I don't know any of the rune words at all. I think that was actually it. No, I think I'm ready to move on to the Valley of Snakes. Go deal with the snake people. Yeah, and you know, I'm well aware that if I cared enough, I could Google it. But considering, like I said, I'm usually either playing like by myself or with a small group.
I hope I know
Finding enough runes has been, you know, troublesome, I will say. And like I said, that has gotten a lot better with the introduction of the shared staff in the. I am just losing my ability to talk. Shared stash in the you know, remaster. But you know, it used to be you had to have like the mule character, and they would have to get on the multiplayer and swap things around, and it'd require somebody else to help you, and you know, all that. Ooh. I don't use maces, but that was nice. It was a unique mace. Be worth some cash at the very least. Okay, that's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of dudes. So I can flank around and get rid of some of these resurrectors. There, that should help. Dead end. I do remember, you know, back in the day kind of thing, there was one barbarian where I had gotten like supremely lucky and actually found most of like I forget the name of the set, but it's the one that like boosts the whirlwind ability. So he could just sit there and, you know, spin to win all day. It was hilarious. Might have been that one, yeah. But just like in a solo run, he had found most of that set. I think he was missing like maybe one piece or something. And so he just sat there and, you know, spin to win, just run around the map. It's been years, but I want to say it was actually the headpiece he was missing. And I'm gonna back him and just shoot through that door for a while. It very well could have been. I forget offhand. But yeah, like that was a run where I'd gotten just supremely lucky just in general. So many portal things. Dang it. Yeah, I do like the rejuve potions just because they do the instant heal rather than the heal over time. I get in the habit of like carrying all of my potions on my belt kind of thing, so if I don't see a rejuve potion down there, I don't think about it. But yeah, I do typically have like one slot for rejuve potions. All right, man, take it easy. It's good talking to you. I would say I stream this regularly, but with my internet on the fritz, I can't say I stream it regularly, so I guess, you know, I will catch you when I catch you. Ooh, lucky level up there.
I can't carry anymore.
Alrighty.
How may I help you?
Good evening.
Alright, what was that maze? I gotta find out. The Crush Flange. Man, how made another paladin? Like, that'd be it's only requires level 9. Like, that's nuts. Yeah, I'm thinking I might bend my initial rule of like not using any gear from other runs a little bit, because I'm starting to see like some decent stuff. Like, but I might limit it to like I get to pick one. I get to pick like one thing from the shared, and that's the one for that run, kind of thing.
Let there be light.
Well, right past Roscoe. There we go.
Piper, I've been. Yes.
Not in town.
Good day.
Make the project staff real quick. Whoops.
Excellent. You have a Herodric staff.
I sure do.
Greetings.
Not here.
Come on. Dang it, that's not what I wanted to do. Ah, well.
I don't know why you people.
I've been researching the old records, trying to...
All right, I think that is actually where I'm going to wrap up for today. I feel like I've been pushing my luck with my internet, so yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. As always, I appreciate everyone who shows up, chats, follows, lurks, whatever you feel like you want to do. Definitely helps me keep doing what I'm doing. And yeah, schedule is kind of out the window while my internet's on the fritz, so just kind of pay attention for me